show you how to tie a wet fly style variation of a red tag. It's a deadly fly for trout and grayling. The first video I uploaded the other day was the nymph version. Now this is a wet fly version. I'm using a B175 size 12 hook, but feel free to use whatever size or style of hook you like. I'm using size 8 olive thread, size 6 would work good as well, especially for building up the body. I'll show you later. Just want to tie that thread in and work your way towards the barb. Trim off the excess thread. Next, run a little piece of wire. I'm using silver, but feel free to use copper or gold or whatever you like. And all I'm going to do is tie that in. Next, you want some egg yarn. All I've done here is taken a piece of egg yarn and split it into 3 or 4 strands. This is one of the strands. Since it's a red tag, and that seems to be a hot spot for fish, I'd use some red yarn. I'm using orange here. So I'm going to tie that in. Once again, work towards the barb of the hook. Now you can trim off this excess. Now we've got 2 options here. You can either use a little bit of peacock herl, say 2 strands, tie it in, wrap it round the body, or you can just carry on with the thread and build up the body that way, which I'm going to do for the purpose of this video. I like to have it tapering towards a fatter body in the middle, then tapering back down towards the eye of the hook. Just take your time and just be as neat as you like. I'm just rushing this for the purpose of the video. Now you want to take your silver or copper or gold wire, whatever you're using, start winding that round, keeping it evenly spaced. 3 or 4 turns should be enough. All depends on the size of the hook you're using. All I'm going to do is tie that off 3, 4, 5 times either side of the wire. Make sure it's securely tied in. And all you want to do is either get an old pair of scissors or just helicopter it off. Now you can either leave the till to the end or do it now, which I'm going to do just to get it out of the way. You can cut the tail to any length you like, but I like mine a bit shorter. Next, you want a feather. I'm using a hen feather. This is from a hen cape. Normally I try and find one of the most delicate feathers I can find, but I'm starting to run low, so this is maybe still delicate, but it's more on the medium sized, so this will create a greater hackle. All you want to do is pinch the top and just gently pull the feathers back. Feel free to use whatever feathers you like. Just experiment, see what works for you. Now I'm going to use this section to tie it on. I'm just going to trim this excess off. And you can either use your hand or a little hackle plier to grip hold of the top of the feather. You can slowly start working that around the body. Every few turns I'm pulling it back. Now I'm going to tie that in. Gently trim off this excess. Pull all the hackle feathers back. I'm going to tie it in properly now. Going backwards. Slowly working my way backwards to keep the feathers going in the direction I want. Now all you want to do is apply a small amount of glue or cement, whatever you're using, to the thread. Do a couple turns so it soaks into the thread, securing the head. Or either by hand or using a whip finishing tool. Just want to whip finish that and secure the thread. And there you go. There's wet fly style variation of the red tag. Hope you enjoyed that video. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna start uploading as many videos as I can. Cheers.